There's no crying in the Dancing with the Stars ballroom, except for on dedication night, which had me absolutely sobbing through a lot of these dances, but not at who went home, I gotta be honest. So let's get into dedication night of Dancing with the Stars season 33. All the dances, all the scores. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is PopCulture's Social Call. Let's kick off this recap with this performance from Judge Derek Hough. He danced with wife Hayley Erbert on the show for the first time since she was hospitalized in December 2023 for a cranial hematoma that almost cost her life. Doctors said she might not walk again, so I was full on sobbing as they performed beautiful things. Chandler, Kinney, and Brandon were the first team to dance this week, though. And after last week was the first they weren't at the top of the leaderboard, they wanted this contemporary routine to I Hope You Dance, dedicated to Chandler's mom, to bring them back up. It's such a beautiful routine. Again, I have high hopes for her, but the judges really want her to let it all out. 32 out of 40. Next up was Steven, Nedoroscik, and Riley, and they finally let my man pommel Horace. He's wanted to so badly. This Argentine tango to Seven Nation Army was fittingly dedicated to men's gymnastics, which made Steven the man he is today, which is a man who just got his first 9 on Dancing with the Stars. 33 out of 40, way to stick the landing. Danny Amendola and Whitney had another tearjerker performance this week as the former NFL player channeled his grief over the loss of his late college football coach Mike Leach into a contemporary dance to Unsteady. As Danny mourned the loss of his rock through everything, the judges thought it was a breakout performance. He got a 36 out of 40. He could be a total dark horse this season. Dwight Howard and Daniela also had me reaching for the tissues as the NBA alum performed a Roomba to a song he wrote for his 5 kids called Shoot for the Stars, which is what he always tells them. That's sweet, but his moves and his hip action specifically still leave a lot to be desired at 29 out of 40. Phaedra Parks was determined to prove she's no 5-score dancer after her experience with guest judge Gene Simmons on Hair Metal Night left a bad taste in her mouth. Her Roomba with Val to Because You Loved Me, that was dedicated to her mom, shut the door on that low score for good. Derek even tossed aside his 5 paddle after seeing her perform. 32 out of 40, justice for Phaedra. Brooke Sneeder and Gleb had 3 extra sets of dancing shoes with them in the ballroom this week as her 3 younger sisters joined them for a salsa to mi gente dedicated to them. It was mouth-watering spicy, the judges said, but if you know me, I'm kind of sick of this showmance. 32 out of 40. Joey Graziadei and Jenna's Viennese waltz dedicated to his fiancée Kelsey Anderson may have been set to lose control by Teddy Swims, but they didn't lose many points from the judges. Joey may turn his final rose into a mirror ball trophy this season, but judges said he exceeded their expectations, and Bruno even called him the king of the ballroom. I can't help but agree. 36 out of 40. Ilona Maher, on the other hand, was searching for redemption after last week's tough Hair Metal Night performance. This week, as she and Alan danced a Roomba dedicated to her rugby teammates to My Way, which played at the 2024 Olympics closing ceremony, very cute, Alan encouraged Ilona to take the pressure off herself, and it showed. She got a 32 out of 40 from the judges, who said when the going gets tough, Ilona gets going. Period. Finally, we had Jen Tran and Sasha perform a foxtrot to The Archer, that Jen dedicated to none other than Taylor Swift. The judges see improvement every week for Jen, and she got a 32 out of 40 this week. I feel like they're underscoring some people a little bit this season, especially Jen. I don't know, what do you think? With that being said, it's time for elimination, and we had Brooks and Gleb, Chandler and Brandon, and Dwight and Daniela in the bottom 3 with votes and scores this week. At the end of the day, though, Brooks and Gleb were sent packing. I think America had kind of cringed out feelings about their showmance, even though he said he loved her in the goodbye package, so, love in the ballroom, congrats. Next week is Disney night, which is always magical. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. We're gonna be covering that, and make sure you drop a comment. Which was your favorite dance from this week? Then head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is PopCulture Social Call.